We'll begin with Arnie Stapleton of the Associated Press. Go ahead, Arnie.
Brandon, congratulations on the big performance. I know you had said you guys were close the first couple of weeks. I know the defense was playing really well, and then yesterday, offense, defense, special teams all had dominant performances. How does that sort of get you rolling into the week with a big game coming up against the Jets?
Yeah, I think it gets us rolling in a big way, especially being on the road these next couple of weeks. It was just we had a lot of execution on all three phases, and I can't say that we're surprised because we put in the work and we know kind of what we're capable of doing once we're all on the same page. So it was just really a great team win.
Kyle Fredrickson, the Gazette. Kyle, you're muted.
Hey there, Brandon. Just curious if you could take us through your interception, what you saw in that play, and just how important it was at that time of the game.
Yeah, we were in our defensive coverage. Believe we're in some sort of cover two. We knew kind of going into it that Baker could get. He has a lot of confidence in his arm, especially in cover two, just being able to hit balls in tight windows. So I just kind of, based on the week of preparation, the route concepts that we got, I saw Mike Evans, take a vertical release out of some sort of a bunch look, and just kind of knew, kind of broke before the ball was even thrown because I knew the route that he was going to run. Was able to make a good interception. Little upset with myself because I felt like I could have got a pick six. There's a lot going on. I kind of got a little too busy with my eyes trying to look around. A lot of people told me I should have just kept going straight and would have had six, but I took the difficult route on that and decided to just drain myself of all of my energy going back and forth throughout the field.
Mike Plisnine.
Yeah, Brandon, I was just going to talk about the returns, the two returns you had. It did look like there was a point in each return where it looked like you might score. Have you kind of replayed your returns? And it must have felt pretty good after, because you'd been laid up there in the early part of this year with the hamstring.
Right. Yeah, it was there's definitely easier, things I could have done. I easily could have just got the ball and went straight and kind of trusted my speed. But for whatever reason, when I get the ball in my hand, I just turn into this little kid playing recess backyard football and just like to have a little fun. That's it. I'm kind of a little upset with myself because I should have took the easy route, but it all kind of worked out. And I think the biggest thing was a lot of the defensive guys were upset because they swore that they had the key block to lead me into the end zone and that I refused to follow them. So next time in the future, I know that I'm going to trust my teammates and just follow behind those guys.
Ryan McFadden, the Denver Post.
Brandon, just going back to the summer where you missed a good chunk of training camp due to the hamstring injury. What was the challenge of kind of getting yourself reacclimated to the defense, and just what's been these last 3 weeks like working with Vance Joseph and starting alongside PJ Locke?
Yeah, working with VJ has been great. You obviously could see just from the last 3 weeks of how well we've been playing on defense. He just has been around a long time. He knows what to dial up, when to dial it up. And we all just have that juice and energy and just really want to play, extremely well for him. Being alongside PJ has been great also. It's one of those things where we've had multiple years under our belts playing together. So it's like we're back in college all over again. And missing time with the hamstring and stuff during training camp, it's tough because I'm definitely a physical rep guy. Like I need those reps. But there is a lot of similarities from the defense that I was in last year. And I did everything I could possible, from a mental standpoint, since I wasn't able to get those physical reps of embracing the walkthroughs during practice, standing behind in the back, just making sure, putting myself in the other guy's shoes to make sure that I was, in the right place. And my biggest thing was just cardio, honestly. You could tell from this week, just I'm slowly getting back into it, but it's definitely like I'm super winded. So and not being able to do a lot of having a lower body injury, not being able to do running and that type of cardio stuff has been a little challenging. But slowly but surely, I'm getting back to my get my full endurance back, and definitely we're just really excited to be back out there.
Brandon, that appears to be all the questions that we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, guys.